Hello everyone, my name is PauLInstaMyooin's, and we're back for another edition of Pokemon of PauLInstaMyooin's personal best opinions on Pokemon. So for this edition it will be about Seel and Dewgong. Now they have pretty much the same exact moves for every generation except for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, which is only one move difference between the two, and then they have the same held item and ability. So let's get on with the moves for both of them. For Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. So first of all, Ice Beam. Now Ice Beam is a 90 power, 100 accuracy, special Ice type move, and it's the very common popular Ice type attack that usually people would want to have in general because it's so powerful, but also has a 10% chance to freeze whoever uses against. So what the freeze status effect does, it pretty much makes it to where if you're the one or whoever's frozen, they pretty much can't do anything until they thaw out. Now, the frozen status effect is the only one that naturally goes away besides, sleep, but that's the only one that naturally goes away. It's all luck based, so I'm pretty sure even if you're like a fire type, it won't like speed it up. Maybe it does, I don't know, because it's like sometimes when, believe it or not, fire types can get frozen. But I think like it can be as like fast as like a one turn thaw out, or you would get like taken there forever and you would just get like your Pokemon fainted or something. So yeah, so it's a crazy move and a crazy status effect as well. But anyways, Headbutt. Headbutt is a 70 power, 100 accuracy, physical normal type move, and pretty much it has a 30% chance to flinch whoever you use it against. Now, how flinching works is obviously you would have to outspeed whoever you're trying to like flinch, and if it does flinch, whoever gets flinched, it'll say they're flinched and they can't move, and then whenever they're trying to do that turn, their move or whatever is pretty much canceled out. So yeah, so obviously it doesn't work if they outspeed you because the whole reason of flinching is you going first and then like flinching and then not being able to do anything. So yeah, so anyway, then Safeguard. Safeguard is 100 accuracy, normal status type move, and pretty much it's pretty cool because for 5 turns your whole party is protected from any status effects. So it's very good. It's a very good move indeed. And then Rest. Rest is a 100 accuracy status psychic type move. And pretty much what this does, any um, status effect on you and your health will be fully healed so that you'll be also asleep for 2 turns and then you'll wake up. So if you're running a pretty tanky Pokemon or just this is an extra move you would like to have just to get back health easy and cure your status effects, then yeah, go for Rest. It's pretty sweet. Alright, then for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White 2, White 2, X, Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon. So the only thing different here is instead of oh no, Headbutt's still there. Instead of Safeguard and Rest, you actually want Brine and Aqua Ring. So let me explain what Brine does first. Brine is a 65 power, 100 accuracy special water type move. And did I say 65 power? If I said 60, I mean 65 power, sorry. Anyway, this move, yeah, it may seem kind of weak because obviously I'm sure you've seen like more powerful water type moves, but actually this is a very very powerful move in general because the effect is when you use this against a Pokemon that has half or less health, it'll actually do double the damage. So instead of 65 power, you're gonna be rocking 130 power. So yeah, this is definitely a good one. Way better to have than Hydro Pump, which is a very powerful one that doesn't always land though. Pretty bad accuracy. But anyways, then we got Aqua Ring. Aqua Ring is a 100 accuracy status water type move. And pretty much what this does, I think this lasts infinitely as long as the one who uses it on themselves, is alive and not fainted. So pretty much what it does, it heals a bit of your health each turn, which is pretty good, especially for Seel and Dewgong. Dewgong especially because Dewgong is more tankier because it's evolved form of Seel. But it's just good in general. Just if you know you're going to go up against something that's not going to do that much damage, you might as well use Aqua Ring and then pretty much heal up that damage, most of that damage you've taken each turn, and then after that you just go wailing on these with these attacks. So it's a pretty good combo. And then for Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, I'll explain the move that's different from them. Obviously you can see it right now, but the only thing different here is instead of Headbutt and Brine, you actually want Waterfall and Double Edge. Oh, and then I'll explain the Aqua Jet Nice Shard for each one. So anyway, Waterfall is an 80 power, 100 accuracy, physical water type move, and it has the same effect as Headbutt. It has 30% chance to flinch. I'm pretty sure it's 30%, but if not, then it's 10% chance. And then Double Edge. Double Edge is 120 power, 100 accuracy, physical normal type move. And the only bad thing about this is, every time you do damage with this move, you'll take quite a bit of damage back to yourself. So you'll be doing a lot of damage, but you'll be taking damage to yourself as well. Now for Seel, the move Aqua Jet. Now Aqua Jet is a 40 power, 100 accuracy physical water type move, and mainly why I have this instead of Ice Shard on Seel is because Seel is only a water type. When Seel evolves into Dewgong, it's an ice water type, so that's why Ice Shard is on Dewgong. So Aqua Jet is very good. It may be pretty weak, but it actually has priority like Quick Attack, so it can be very good as like a last ditch effort to do some damage. So it's a very good move. And then Ice Shard. Ice Shard is the same power and accuracy and stat and effect to go first most of the time with priority, but it's an Ice type move. Now, obviously, you would want the Ice type move over the Water type move because, first of all, you already have a Water type move, and well, you have an Ice type move as well. But for priority, you definitely want something like Ice Shard because Ice Shard, Ice is super effective against a lot of stuff that is like tough to take down, like Dragon and flying and stuff like that. So it's a very good one just to have on that. So that's the only differences between Seel and Dewgong is that for Seel you would want Aqua Jet because it just would be stab and everything, the same type attack bonus. But it would be stab as well for Dewgong, but you know, Ice Shard you would want better. It's the same power and accuracy and still has the effect of like having priority going first most of the time. So it's very good. And then the held item from Pokemon Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, and Leaf Green. They're both the same effect, it's just in the older version is called Pink Bow, and then the current version is called Seal Scarf. So pretty much what these do is, the one who's holding this, their power of their normal type moves is boosted by 10%, so it's very good. And then for Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, XY, Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire, for offline you want the Life Form. Now the one who's holding this, the power of their special and physical attacks, they get boosted by 30%, but also it's like double-edged to where you take damage each time you do damage. So you do a lot more damage, but you're going to be, you know, doing damage yourself from your own attacking. So yeah. Then for online, the rule about online is when a held item is used in an online battle, pretty much you get it right after the battle. So it's a very good thing because especially for items like the Focus Sash, which is top tier and it's annoying to grind for an offline, it's just really good. But the reason why you want the Focus Sash, I'll explain what it is. So, pretty much the one who's holding this, if they're at full health and they would have got one-shotted, they'll always live at 1 health. So it's such a good item to be having like a better chance of winning. As long as you don't get frozen, paralyzed, asleep, flinched, or just miss your move, whatever it is, your last-ditch move, then yeah, you can pretty much always get at least one move off. So it's pretty sweet. And then, where's my cursor at? Here it is, sorry. Then for Pokemon Sun, Moon, Ultra Sun, and Ultra Moon, the same item for online, the Focus Sash, but for offline, you not want the Normalium Z. Now, this is mainly just to boost the headbutt. That's literally it. And then, for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, there's no held items. And then, the abilities. So there's 3 abilities total for Dewgong and Seel. I'll explain the hidden ability first. For the hidden ability, it is Ice Body. Now, this is pretty much what this does. If the hail weather is like, you know, if the weather is hailing on the field, then the one with the Ice Body ability will heal a little bit each turn. So I guess that's pretty cool. And then the other basic ability does the same thing as Ice Body, except for when it's raining in battle, then you'll actually be healing from the rain. It's called Hydration. And then the one that you definitely just want on both of them, Seel and Dewgong, is Thick Fat. Thick Fat pretty much makes it to where both fire and ice type moves do 50% less damage to the one who has Thick Fat. So that's a major upgrade from having Hydration or Ice Body. You definitely want this one. So it's a pretty good ability. Alright, so anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. So if you enjoyed, if you'd be so kind to support me by donating to my Patreon, as long as you're not putting yourself in a bad spot by doing so, of course, then feel free to. The link is in the description down below. But anyways, I've been your host, PauLInstaMyooin's, and goodbye.